Another woman has come forward to accuse Bill Cosby of drugging her. This time the allegations are in Vanity Fair magazine, and this time it's a woman who grew to prominence as a history-making supermodel. We get our report on this tonight from national correspondent Kate Snow.
Beverly Johnson was a groundbreaking figure, a supermodel in the 1970s. Now she's joining more than 24 women who've publicly accused Bill Cosby.
She was a supermodel. She was the first black woman to appear on the cover of Vogue. She does not have anything to gain by coming out and making an accusation, and in fact, she probably has a lot to lose.
Johnson says she thought she was auditioning for a part on The Cosby Show when she went to Cosby's New York brownstone in the mid-'80s. She claims Cosby insisted she drink a cappuccino. I knew by the second sip of the drink Cosby had given me that I'd been drugged, and drugged good. Johnson says she thought Cosby expected her to bend to his will, but she fought back. He yanked her down the stairs, she says, and shoved her into a cab. An attorney for Cosby had no comment on these latest allegations. Johnson says even when she heard other women come forward, she still struggled with whether to tell her story. A voice in my head kept whispering, "Black men have enough enemies out there already. They certainly don't need someone like you, an African American with a familiar face and a famous name, fanning the flames," she writes. She says she thought about Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, and Eric Garner.
We're living in an era when those young men were seen as thugs. So she wanted to combat the kind of skepticism about black males' identity on the one hand, while holding this horrible secret on the other.
Johnson writes, I reached the conclusion that the current attack on African American men has absolutely nothing to do at all with Bill Cosby. He brought this on himself.
I want the truth of this matter to be finally established forevermore.
Johnson's story comes one day after a defamation lawsuit against Cosby. Cosby's attorney responded to that suit saying, "We are very confident that we will prevail in this proceeding." But the court of public opinion is already judging him. Kate Snow, NBC News, New York.
Oye, por ahí viene Bill Cosby, óyele.
Look at all these boobies and the booties and the boozies. You know, sometimes no means no, even though it could mean yes. It's not a way to say no. Chocolate pudding, white pudding. I'm about to give these bitches the Ebola dick.